Hello everyone and welcome to another high-elo game of Age of Empires. Today there's no more sexual innuendo, so let's lube up and shove right into the game as Hera, playing as the Huns in red, gets ready to take on MbL, playing as the Turks in blue. Now all the players herd their herdables, explore their immediate surroundings, and try to get their butts up to Feudal Age ASAP. Why don't we take a look at the Civ matchup that we will be watching today. Now, the Huns are a civilization built to take the fight to its enemy with speed and insane mobility. Their cav archers get progressively cheaper starting in Castle Age. Their trebs fire more accurately at units, and their stables work 20% faster, which is great because you can actually upgrade your stables to train your unique unit, the Tarkin. This is a medium cavalry unit with high pierce armor and an attack bonus, against buildings that makes it both great at late game raiding and late game destruction, so always hope to see the Tarkin. Now, in order to support its military, the Huns, you'll take a look at the top left of our screen where my mouse is, you'll see that they don't need houses because they start the game with 200 population space already available, which frees up both wood and villager construction time during those precious early stages of the game. But this feature does come at the cost of 100 wood. Now, taking a look at the eastern part of the map, we've got MbL as the Turks, a civilization built around the love of gunpowder. Turkish gunpowder units are created faster, have extra HP, come with cheaper technologies, and some of their gunpowder units and structures can be upgraded to get extra range. Now, staying on brand, the unique unit of the Turks is the Janissary. This is a more expensive but overall less accurate hand cannoneer with more HP, a better attack, and more armor. But unlike the hand cannoneer, no attack bonus against infantry, although not exactly something I expect to be a big problem against the Huns, not exactly a big infantry civilization. Now, to support their heavy but expensive units on the battlefield, the Turks can field some pretty decent supporting units. To start with, their scout line units come with extra pierce armor, which again might be a little problematic this time for our Hun. Their cav archers can also be upgraded to get extra HP, and their scout line units that I just mentioned automatically upgraded from scout to light cav to hussar once they reach Castle and Imperial Age, which does give the Turks top of the line raiding units immediately without having to wait for those upgrades to be researched. Now, to build and able to afford their gunpowder units, which are pretty damn expensive, Turkish gold miners do work 20% faster. The chemistry upgrade is free of charge, and the free upgrade I just mentioned from scout, where are you? There you are. From scout to light cav to hussar does save them 1,300 resources. So those are the two civilizations, two pretty cool cav archer civilizations. So perhaps if we're lucky, we get to see some super duper, sorry, my mouse is not clicking, super duper cheap cav archers versus cav archers with extra HP. That would just be an absolute delight to see as MbL here pushes his deer while also pulling aboard the old Age of Empires push and pull, while a goose, or rather a turkey, returns home. I don't think you want to be here knowing what's about to happen to you. Yeah, these poor gobbles. In any event, MbL playing as the Turks, we've seen him absolutely crush it with this civilization before. We'll see if he does so again. Both players 16 villagers. Let's take a look at their bases as Hera discovers where MbL is. MbL too busy herding his herdables, hunting his huntables, and trying to get enough food to go up to Feudal Age, as I mentioned earlier, ASAP. So let's take a look at the bases. Primary gold annoyingly placed on a hill here for our Turks, but not on the attack path, so a little bit off campus. But this hill could be a good defensive hill, could be also a bad hill for your opponent to capture, especially when your opponent is none other than Hera. Primary stone exposed to the front. This is a big open space for our Huns to operate in, so he might want to secure that stone ASAP. Additional gold to the top of his base, and where is his additional stone? Why can't I see it on the minimap? There it is, right to the bottom of the screen. Hera has not seen the additional stone. Not that it's that relevant at this point. He also hasn't seen the primary stone, but has discovered the primary gold. Where are MbL's forests? He's got, let's call it 3.5. I mean, they're pretty damn far away from his town center, which explains why he's not trying to use them to wall off, instead creating a bit of a funnel through his town center. He's got forests to the north, the west, and 2 of them to the east in the rear position. Not much here, except perhaps a jaguar. Ooh, what a beautiful unit. Anyway, enough fanboying. Let's take a look at Hera's base. Equally open. Primary gold also south of the town center. Also not exactly on the attack path. And MbL, having made a bit of an S-shaped squiggle, is going to discover the primary gold any second, or maybe not. He pivots north. He's going to discover the mill. So now he knows where Hera is. Hera's primary stone also annoyingly placed on a hill. Additional gold to the front, additional gold to the back, and stone also to the back. Now, unlike MbL, he's got a lot of forests here to the rear position. 8,000 wood is definitely going to come in handy if we see some cav archers out of our Hun, whose forests are actually not terrible. This is a lot. Why do I feel like these forests are a lot closer than MbL's? I mean, look at the distance here between these forests and then Hera. Maybe it's the same. I feel like Hera lucked out a little bit more here with his forests, having never eat shredded wheats here, one in each corner of the compass, but he also has a bit of extra gold, very exposed to the front, and like MbL, his stone is exposed too. So not exactly the most disparate of bases. I would say Hera with the advantage in wood, MbL with the advantage of having, I guess, the gold also forward, but off the beaten track. We'll see. Has Hera seen this gold is the real question as he moves in here with a tower. All right. While I've been looking at resources, Hera has been busy gathering his villagers, his skirmisher, his, I mean, one of everything here. His skirmisher, his spearman, his scout, literally everything. All we're missing is a single militiaman. And oh no, decides to stop building it at the 65% mark. And now our Hun, by the way, look at this. Full-on proxy war, something I haven't seen very often since the StarCraft days of my StarCraft viewing. And okay, so you built the tower, then you cancel the tower. In the meantime, you're also taking the gold. I'm assuming once they fill their pockets up, they're going to disappear and do something else. Looks like Hera does have the first kill of the game. And now he's going to build the mining camp. Remember, the second he completes this mining camp, the gold that these 4 villagers are carrying will be auto-deposited. And then he's going to pivot and start getting more stone, which I'm assuming means he's not done placing towers yet. Oh, that's so sour. Look at his stone. Missing, I believe, just 7 more little rocks and pebbles before he can complete the next tower. And there you go. The second he built that mining camp, 27 gold that these villagers had automatically added. And isn't this annoying? Look how much more efficient space there is for this one villager, but simply completing the mining camp and letting the computer choose for you where to place the villagers places her here annoyingly. Ugh, that is really annoying. You know what else is annoying? Knowing that your opponent is here trying to lame your wood. You knowing that your opponent is here to the south. MbL must have seen this. No, he hasn't seen the barracks. He has seen the archery range, though. And now he's heading north with 3 scouts. Ooh, the spearman chooses the worst time to move away. Let's see if these scouts can get some skirmishers. They might get one. Oh no, they're going after the spearman. Okay. So MbL says, I know the second I kill you, the other 2 units are not long for this world. And that's exactly what happens. Takes the kill lead 3-1. But he needs to see this. He needs to know what's going on here. He himself, by the way, doesn't know that his secondary stone is here. So Hera teefing it right underneath. I would say usually underneath his very nose, but MbL has no clue it's here. He is trying to find out what is going on with Hera, whose base. I mean, look at this. MbL has created a little enclave for himself. Houses to the right, more houses. I love, by the way, that he has 20 population space. MbL has watched his tapes. He has studied his games. He has listened to advice from his either his inner voice, his inner child MbL, or maybe other people, and is in no risk of being housed. We've seen him struggle with housing in the past. And look at Hera's base. What the hell is this? He is just building an entire proxy base over here, and in come the villagers, 317 stone. We'll see what they do. I mean, we kind of know what they do. The question is, where are they going to place the tower? As he backs away, that 1 villager kill, those 3 military kills are what these units have. Okay. Is he going to try to lame the wood? I thought he would try to lame the gold again. Although Hera, look at this. Like Sora Kuma in his game against Doubt, taking the safer gold to the back. And here we go. 4 villagers building, 6 villagers attacking. A whole bunch of skirmishers moving in. Spearmen as well. This is an absolute mess. MbL is bringing back his scouts, it looks like, to help out. One fresh scout gets trained. Let's click on the tower and see it's at 93, 95. It's definitely going up. The question is, how long will it stay up? Man, I promised myself I wouldn't encourage any more sexual innuendo. But there you have it. Can't really help myself. Hera is reinforcing this position. It's 4 villagers defending, 8 villagers attacking. This tower, it's still at 350 HP. Oh my goodness, and MbL. MbL is just using these skirmishers to attack the villagers. Hera, or rather, Hera is using the skirmishers to attack the villagers as MbL brings more villagers. This time, unlike the tower to the south, Hera is not leaving. He's got 2 villagers left repairing. He's got 2 villagers hiding inside. The HP on everything is absolute garbage. Now we have spearmen fighting villagers. Skirmishers attacking whatever the hell they can. I mean, Hera, look at Hera's military. 17-2. This scout is literally half of MbL's army. Where is the other scout, by the way? Here he is. Making a beeline straight for the tower, which, by the way, is still up with 330 HP. Hera's killed 7 villagers. All of a sudden, 7 dead Turkish villagers. MbL is down 7 villagers and the tower collapses in a pile of dust. That was about the most epic 3 minutes of Feudal Age I have seen to date. At the end of the day, look at the freaking kill count. Hera, with 1 tower, has killed 10 villagers. What the hell? MbL definitely has population space now. not to make light of the situation for him. He is not in a good spot right now. He's down 5 villagers. He's down an infinite number of military. 14 divided by 0, I believe, is infinity. Or maybe not. Well, I forget what we learned in grade 5. What's something divided by 0? Does not compute? No answer? I think it's infinity. You can't really divide anything by 0, so the brain just collapses thinking about it. Oh no, pathing for Hera, though, takes him underneath a town center garrison by 9 villagers. Loses a spearman, loses a second spearman, loses a 3rd spearman. Poking them and killing them is a brilliant move by MbL, because now his 6 scouts are going to have a field day. The problem, they're not out yet. They're still inside the stable being trained. Their horses are being decked out in their military garb. And so that was a very missed opportunity there for MbL, although he does kind of, sort of, maybe even up the kill count. He did kill all 4 of Hera's forward villagers. Or rather, 3 of them, because he killed 1 earlier. Here's the 4th one. She escaped. She's plopping down another stable. Rather, a stable. Let's take a look at the... I don't know why I'm confusing Hera and MbL so much in this game. Look at Hera's base. I mean, what the hell is this? Hera's having fun with this. This is incredible. He's got 1 spearman defending this entire northern expanse of his base. Where's the 2nd spearman? Probably near MbL's base. Oh yeah, you're not going to survive long on a 4 versus 1, even a 3 versus 1. Now, luckily for Hera, these are just basic scouts. Only a +1 attack upgrade, which means they attack on a 6. So the villagers, he'll lose not as many. Actually, oh man, did I call that wrong? 3 more villagers lie dead. 7 dead villagers to 10, and MbL takes the kill lead in the game. Although, yeah, now he cements his kill lead with 2 more, rather 1 more, 2-2. The kill lead has grown to a 2. Oh my god, that's so confusing. Has grown to the number 2, 24-22. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying the word 2. Let's take a look at what Hera has here. Still, he's going up to even more spearmen, even more skirmishers. MbL, have you seen this? Okay, he has seen it. Hasn't seen the stone yet. Not that the stone is in any jeopardy of being mined out with only 1 villager. And oh my god, MbL says, I know I've been housed in the past. And what the hell is this? 22 houses. He's okay. So he's not the Huns, but he's going to have the population space of the Huns in a second. 52 population space out of what's going to be 115 once this house goes up. Holy moly, MbL does not want to get housed at all, as he absolutely wrecks this wood line yet again. Another dead villager, perhaps another dead villager, if I can actually click on her. Yeah, she goes down. These guys did not succeed in busting their way into this wood line. And now MbL is on the villager hunt. I don't know what to make of this. Hera must be having fun with this right now. He's got a bunch of knights out as well. One of them not really doing much, accomplishing much, because of the spacing. And here we go. Our Hun brings a knight back. Should be able to get decent amount of kills here, but will ultimately die. Focus the one to the south. He does exactly that and runs away. Even more scouts from MbL. By the way, does he have a stable here? No, he does not. So he brought that knight all the way from these two stables, and MbL still hasn't seen the second stable. By the way, behind all of this, while I've been talking and seeing the knights come out, I should point out that Hera is in Castle Age, and MbL is still 21 gold shy of reaching the ability to even click up to Castle Age. Wonder why Hera's attacking this house and not this one palisade here. I think the skirmishers can probably reach it, no? No, they can't. There are 0 upgrades on these guys. Now, that's one unfortunate thing about the Huns. You do start the game with the entire population space available to you. You don't have to build houses, but because of that, you can't build houses, which is very sour when it comes to quick walling. There's a lot of people in the Reddit community who are very unhappy about that. MbL is a minute 45 seconds away from Castle Age. Hera's been in Castle Age for a while, pumping out 9 knights, going up to 10. He really wants to bust into this base, or at least at the moment cripple the military production of his opponent. He's seen, by the way, that this is pretty much the only area where MbL has military industrial complex. A MIC, a stable, a barracks. MbL has a stable hidden inside. Hera has not seen it. But that being said, I don't think MbL has a way of even leaving his base at the moment. He has gone full Howard Hughes without the whole, you know, drinking your own urine thing. 2 knights damaged are here to the back. Oh, the skirmishers are getting a little bit too cheeky here. The tower with 4 villagers inside is having an absolute wonderful time destroying these skirmishers. If he can get the skirmishers, then these 2 villagers in the back can repair the stable all the live long day, and Hera will not be able to penetrate at all. And now our Turk is in castle as well. Immediately 5 camels on the menu. I love that out of MbL. To the back, 5 scouts now become light cav. Remember, we are looking at the Turks, which means the second he hit castle, oh no! Oh, he gets gangbanged, surrounded. I'm gonna stop with the innuendo. We are looking at the Turks, so the second he hit Castle Age, these light cav units became, I guess, light cav. Primary gold of MbL, by the way, seriously needs to get reclaimed here. It's no surprise that Hera is going after this area. Like I said, this is the only place he knows of at the moment, although he has seen this stable now, that MbL has any kind of military production, and at the same time, he gets to lame the gold. And look at the kill count, 41 to 29, 14 villagers to 10, and all of a sudden, look at that, peace. Peace has fallen upon the land. Scout retreats. MbL lost a whole bunch of scouts, it looks like. Trying to find those blue bodies. It looks like, what, the spearman got 1, the knight got 0. Okay. Maybe this knight? This guy got 0. Was it the villagers? Nope. Something killed a whole bunch of light cav over there, and here we go. The chase is on. Does he have husbandry? No, he does. Yes, he does. Does he have husbandry? No, he does not. So at this point, the camels will not be able to catch up to these knights, and when they do, they will absolutely kill them, which is why Hera is not letting that happen, at least not for very long. Will he get a conversion? Kind of seems like it. Yeah, he does get a conversion. We've got our first hunted camel on the field, and the camels, I thought the camels would do a whole lot better than this, but I guess maybe the introduction of a few spearmen, although their kill count is not really great either. Looks like MbL is back, being annoying, getting a villager, losing a scout. He is just poking and prodding our Hun. All our Hun wants to do is put aggression on his opponent. And by the way, MbL should have now seen. Okay, he's seen. He hasn't seen what this mining camp is for. He must suspect it's stone, seeing all of his additional gold all over the map. But man, that was an absolute crazy little situation. The last 20 minutes of this game have just been absolutely bonkers. I mean, the kill count at the 33-minute mark of the game is at a 91, which is pretty damn high. We've seen 50-minute games where the kill count is in the low hundreds. Oh, MbL opens the doors. Retreats. Why are you retreating? The town center can definitely reach those knights. Maybe he wants to keep them running around so the town center can hit them more and more. Does Hera have armor on these guys? Yes, he does. +1. Hera, by the way, left one knight underneath the gate to keep it open. Very smart, which means he can now stream in more and more knights. Again, the wood line gets attacked this time by camels, which are not exactly the greatest raiding unit when it comes to killing villagers, but 2, 3, 4 die already. Let's see it. I mean, they're doing a lot of moving. They're not doing a lot of attacking. 5 villagers is what we got. Maybe 6? No, 5 villagers in exchange for a bunch of camels, actually. What are you? You can't convert a monastery. Oh, he's not converting. He's healing up the knight. Sorry. I thought for some reason, somehow Hera had found the ability to convert a monastery, which I don't think you can in this game. There are some structures like castles and stuff that you cannot convert. And I thought, because I, you know, sometimes do make the wrong call, see the wrong thing. Let's see it. The monastery is going to go down. Any relics for anybody? No. Have these players even explored the map? Hera's seen quite a lot of the map. MbL very little of the map. They have just been at each other's throat like cats and dogs since the very beginning of this game. I mean, Hera, I said it before, I'll say it again. Look at his base. What is this? This is completely open. There is nothing here. There's town centers. There's a peaceful, idyllic. You know what this is? This is like in Game of Thrones when the Hound got sick of war. He didn't want to kill anymore. He joined that peaceful commune, the farming community. And this is what that is. Well, okay. A whole bunch of villagers. 11 idle villagers. They're moving forward. Hera's got 602 stone. Where's he going? I mean, he does have a few more villagers on stone, it seems like. Maybe he's expecting by the time he gets to MbL's base, they'll be able to plop down a castle. But the camels intercept light cav move in as well. Now he's getting husbandry. The death sounds of villagers fill the air as Hera tries to save a few of them. 11 have become 6. MbL is just getting absolute amazing catches here. He's also expanded outside of his original town center settlement, but he's at least walled in. Hera's base is just completely open. This is a peacenik community here for Hera, who's choosing to produce his military right from the very front of MbL's face, right in front of it, as another castle goes down. 3 camels, 2 more joining the fight. Will try to stop these villagers again. Camels are not going to kill villagers as fast as knights or other stronger units. And look at MbL. He pulled all of Hera's units to the north of the castle, so these 2 could come in and try to attack the villagers. Brilliant move out of MbL there, playing a little bit of 4D chess with our Hun. And we're back here where Hera placed the tower and got all those villager kills. He's back. He's got a bee in his bonnet for this hill. He wants this location. I don't know why he wants this location. Is it just the stone? Not really much here. A few houses, a tower, some wood. More villagers are being brought forward here. Our Hun is down 33. By the time I finish that sentence, 34, 36, 4. Oh, he's down almost 40 villagers. Hera is so focused on producing military, but his military keeps dying to these camels. But the castle goes up, and okay, that's exactly, I figured that's what this is the only logical explanation for why Hera wanted this castle going up so gung-ho, so he can get this stone and probably plop down another castle. Otherwise there's literally nothing here. Oh, half a gold patch, I guess. I didn't see that gold patch with that monastery there. Still 0 relics apiece. MbL expanding to his primary gold at the 41-minute mark of the game. How sour is that? Hera's been mining his primary gold for a while. Yeah. Even more raiding. I mean, do these 2 players, I mean, I know they're friends. All of these high elo players are ultimately, they're all friendly with each other in real life. I mean, they try to kill each other on the computer screen, but in real life, they're pretty friendly. And look at him keeping the town center occupied while the knights kill the villagers. Just 40 chess moves out of both players is amazing. But did these 2 players meet up and say, hey, let's just go at each other right from the very beginning of the game? And MbL said, okay, but I'm kind of going to defend a little bit more this game, and I'm going to put down so many houses. I am not even going to get housed once in the next 7 games. I'm going to build so many houses this game that I'm not going to get housed tomorrow. Knights move in. Monks try to convert. One monk does not. Second monk does, but dies as well. What is Hera going to do with this 78 HP knight? He brings his converted camels. They join the party. Uh-oh, all of a sudden MbL's inner GUI center here is in a bit of jeopardy. Okay, but he's got defender's advantage. He can plop, or rather pop out camels from right over here. And remember, camels do come with extra bonus against other camels, +5. And while Hera's camel was busy attacking the light cavalry, the Turkish camels killed him, which is probably best case scenario over there. And MbL's back. Why the hell not? I don't know why he doesn't put 2 stables here, 3 stables, 1 stable even, and just continually pump out these light cavalry units and just go after Hera's economy. Hera's down 33 villagers now, so he is catching up slowly, but this is definitely not going to help in that department. Let's see what's going on as action all of a sudden erupts everywhere on the map. Town center does survive against that knight. Another castle, but MbL with the quick towers. The castle's at 56%. I don't think this is going to go up. Oh no, this is so sour. So Hera knows if he cancels this castle, he's going to get back what, like 300 stone, 280, and he's not going to have enough stone for another castle. So what I think he's going to do is probably mine another 100 or 150 stone. Again, never take my mathematics as a fact. And then he's going to go back and cancel this. Oh no, never mind. Well, there you go. Wrong call, number 17 of the game. He is dogged. 17 villagers are moving forward. Let's keep our eye on this castle. And he moves in with the cavalry units as well so that the towers mistakenly target those cavalry units. And now he's just going to run around in the front here, try to mess up with the targeting of the towers. Castle goes up. Villagers need to get inside or run away. Shit or get off the pot. Make a decision. Where are you going? Okay, so Hera's got 2 castles up. He's lamed the gold here. He's now putting down a 4th town center. Although he is down... I mean, what's 19 plus 26? 45 villagers? Holy shit! Hera is down 45 villagers because these light cav just keep poking their head in. 7 economic kills. And look at this, MbL has to go into the middle of nowhere, into bat country, just to get stone. And more raiding. I don't know why he's mixing in a camel here. Maybe to defend against the knight? That camel's not going to help out very much. A Tarkin! I love this unit because when it attacks, there's just a very, very deathly whooshing sound. It's so eerie to see a unit attack and not hear anything but a gust of air. It's so scary and creepy. I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear it in your when you watch this back, but it is very creepy. And all of a sudden, again, there's just action everywhere. Hera has made 0 effort to even attempt to defend this base. A bunch of knights do return though. Light cavalry do have mobility. Even more cavalry streaming forward. 6 cavalry units. By the way, he sees the Tarkin, whose stats are pretty damn good. But even camels are going to be able to kill, or not even camels are going to be able to kill those Tarkins. Not if they get converted though. 2 more camels join the Hunnic Empire. I mean, that's just creepy. It's so eerie. In space on Arabia, no one can hear you scream. I forget what movie that was the tagline of. Some sci-fi horror movie, probably. MbL moving in with another raiding party. These are the 6 units we saw heading straight over. The converted camels are taking on a former friend of theirs. The Tarkins destroyed the town center. Or maybe it was the castle. Who knows / cares. They have moved on to the stable. They're trying to bust into MbL's base. He knows this is open, right? You don't really need to focus this house down. You can just go in already. Okay, so Hera at the moment probably focusing somewhere else on the map. Of course he's focusing somewhere else on the map. These units keep raiding the shit out of his economy. And look at the minimap. The north of the map is just erupting. We've got camels attacking camels, camels attacking villagers, Tarkins attacking camels, Tarkins attacking villagers, villagers moving forward to where? To get more stone. This is just absolutely bonkers to the south. What are you, light cavalry units trying to finally clear up Hera's forward infrastructure? The Tarkans continue to go after MbL's houses, saying, hey, we know you have an issue with being supply blocked. So we're just gonna attack your houses. Let's see if the monks get any conversions. 1 conversion, 2 conversions, 3 conversions. I mean, these players' conversions are very on point this game. Camels going to the Huns, Tarkans going to the Turks, and MbL is housed for the first time. Maybe that was Hera's plan all along. Maybe I'm the idiot for laughing at him for going after the houses. Maybe that's what he wanted all along. That was epic. Look at the minimap. Battle in the very western part of the map. This camel is definitely going to die. And look at this, MbL. Oh, he is plopping out stables. Town center as well for him. Town center for our Hun. Another town center for our Turk. What is going on in this game all of a sudden? 52 minutes into it. It's absolute insanity. 12 Tarkans going up to 15. Let's take a look at their attack bonuses, just because this is not a unit we see very often. So I always love to look. Building +8, castle +10, stone defense +12, wall and gate +8. What the hell is the difference between stone defense and wall and gate? Isn't wall and gate stone defense? Somebody in the comments let me know if I'm probably missing something in the old brain department. But what the hell's the difference between wall and gate and stone defense? I'm gonna have to look that up on Liquipedia after this game. Seems strange to have those separated like that. More infrastructure. This is a game that would make most players very uncomfortable, having to decentralize your settlement so much. Oh mama, look at MbL. Look at the top right of your screen. He is going up to Imperial Hera. He's got 100 food in the bank. He has firmly wedged himself into Castle Age, and he's going after a palisade wall. Come on, get it. Do it for the gram. Yeah, the castle gets it. MbL deletes his own house, suspecting the Tarkans are going this way, so he wants to cut them off. Instead, they go to the west, but now he's going to cut them off. Let's see it. Let's see the clash. No, Hera's going down to the bottom left. MbL's going to cut him off. He inserts himself among them, catches one. And now MbL sees that this castle is going up. Why was he building a gate here? Did he try to trap some of Hera's villagers? Castle's at 98%. It's going to go up. The camels have to get the hell out of here ASAP. But in 16 seconds, MbL is going to be an Imperial. And remember, the Turks get chemistry for free, which means they'll hit the ground running if he's even got a siege workshop. Being able to build bombard cannons. I say that because he doesn't have a single freaking castle up, does MbL. And so we're not, there we go. We're not going to see a single Treb anytime soon. This might be one of the first times we see a player reach Imperial and not immediately pump out a Treb, not for lack of desire to pump out a Treb, but because he doesn't have a single castle. He doesn't have any stone. And just like that, again, the map has gone quiet, and just like that, the Turkish light cav has become a Turkish hussar. More raiding, more dead bodies everywhere. This game is just taxing my ability to pay attention so much. Tarkans are moving in. Heavy camels in a minute 40 seconds. Armor upgrades for those camels as well. Hera's getting iron casting for his Tarkans. I love that they have those big torches. This is like a Frankenstein, village mob attacking the monster here with the pitchforks and torches. And Hera's plopping down yet another castle. Okay, he's starting to mass the resources to go up to the next age, but no, not right as I say that, immediately spends all those resources. There's just way too much. There's just way too much action here. MbL is just everywhere with these raids, and now his town center is going to get destroyed. But does he care? He just pivots a few tiles to the south, keeps training villagers out of here. Tarkans look like they want to take a fight, maybe, but not against camels. And by the way, in 20 seconds, he's going to see heavy camels, and he's going to see a bombard cannon moving forward for the Turks. It's like how the Vietnamese get conscription and they hit the ground running in Imperial. The Turks hit the ground running that way. 2 more bombard cannons. Hera has smothered, surrounded, suffocated this Turkish base with a line of castles, town centers, and a mobile destruction force of Tarkans. But our Turk has bombard cannons. I'll repeat, our Turk has bombard cannons. Okay. One villager. I mean, I guess it's good for him that he's mining out finally the primary gold. And other heavy camels. Oh, MbL tries to trap the Tarkans. Oh, I saw a big ball. Where did that ball come from? What am I missing? Oh, he's not trying to trap the Tarkans. He's trying to save the bombard cannon. I apologize. I completely didn't see that until I saw that big ball and the camels get rid of the Tarkans like hot knife through butter. And the bombard is safe. There's now 3 of them out. 1 here, 2 here. Never mind. And Hera's got 24 stone. He is not going to be able to repair more than one of these castles at a time. And he's got 59 gold. Our Hun. Oh, things are looking real bad for Hera right now. He's getting rid of town centers. And even more raiding from our Turk. Remember, these guys come with extra pierce armor. Not that they're fully upgraded yet. But they fully upgraded would have 7 pierce armor, I believe. Which is just ridiculous. Oh, the castle fell. The castle fell, the Tarkans run away, the bombard kills his own units, not something we see every day. 1 kill, 1 friendly fire, not a great statistic. And the conga line of death reaches the center of the map as these Tarkans get the hell out of here. They cannot take on that many heavy camels. This castle also. 2, I was gonna say 2 more bombard balls. Holy moly. Wow. So much to say about this game. I mean, it's been nonstop for 50 minutes. I'm exhausted just watching this game. Forget casting it. Holy shit. What a crazy game. I mean, MbL, has he even lost a game with the Turks? I'm going to go on AoE Insights and see what his best civilization is. It's got to be the Turks. I don't think I've seen him lose a single game with these guys. And their ability to have top of the line raiding units immediately, the ability to just be able to pump out bombard cannons, although he did need to build a siege workshop or 2. Where's the other one? What am I missing? Where? There it is. Nice and secure in the back. Holy moly. Hera unrelenting from minute 1 with the aggressive archery range, barracks, 2 stable, mining camp. How is he still not mined out the stone, by the way? Maybe because these villagers are all the way back here. They have to keep walking around and around and around. Too much walking for them. Too much walking, not healthy for anybody, says the guy who has a Coca-Cola waiting for him after this game. But yeah, wow, MbL from the tower here that never went up, that tried to lame the gold. Hera gave that up. Then he tried to push into here with that tower that went up, but then got destroyed. But holy shit, that was a crazy 3 minutes where that tower was just, it was so confusing. The jumble of the mass of humanity that was just there. Hera managing to get 10 kills, or rather 10 villager kills. And then finally in Castle Age, he hit that Castle Age, how many minutes? 10, 15 minutes ahead of his opponent. MbL was in Feudal for the longest time and just turtled up like Mr. Yo style and held. And ultimately, Hera did not capitalize on his earlier castle uptime. MbL got to castle, defended with camels, and then rushed up to Imperial Age. I mean, rushed up. He got there like at the 50-minute mark, so not exactly too much of a rush. But wow, what a strong push by Hera. What a strong hold by MbL, who was only housed once this game. And that's when Hera was just destroying his houses. That's the only time. I bet he wished he had Nomad or Nomads. I forget if there's an S at the end of that Mongol upgrade that would keep the population space alive. But at the end of the day, oh my goodness, look at the rating. Actually, Hera not doing too bad here. 106 villagers killed by MbL, 81 by Hera. Hera also, by the way, got 7 more kills than his opponent at the end of the day. Let's take a look at the stats. 49 Tarkans, man, can they raid. Let's see what their armor was at the end of the game. Yeah, 5. Not the highest for the Tarkan. I think it jumps up to an 8 when he's fully upgraded and elite. Yeah, I think it's an 8. Yeah, I think so. I might be wrong, but me being wrong has happened before. 49 Tarkans, 102 camels. Most of the game, they were just basic camel riders, but towards the end, there became heavies. And Hera just can't compete with his Castle Age army. I mean, you've got pikemen and Tarkans and only 4 of each against 44 army supply of heavy camel riders, bombard cannons, and hussars. PKPM for Hera, beginning of the game, his usual 200 to 300. PKPM towards the end of the game for MbL. The economies, oh mama bear, 20% bigger economy for our Turk, who takes all the resources except the stone. Did MbL have a single castle this game? I don't think he had a single castle. I don't know if that's a statistic that we can see. Let's take a look at conversions. 12 out of 221. That's not bad. It's about 6%. 9 out of 153. Also about 6%. So both of them converting 6% of their opponent's army. Hera destroying 35 structures. What are 30 of them are houses? 20 to 25 of them are houses. The rest are town centers. But look at the absolute decentralization on the map here. You've got Hera, who basically has control of the center of the map like this. I mean, not exactly, but unfortunately, there's no free form area I can highlight with my mouse. He's got control of the center. MbL has pivoted to the top left. He's pivoted to the bottom, and he's inserted himself, wedged himself into this corner here. And now it's just a battle of mobility between the Tarkans and the Camels, and Hera just, number one, doesn't have the numbers. And usually when your opponent reaches Imperial and you're in Castle, like I always say, you've got two options: double down in Castle or try to rush up to Imperial. Hera, I feel like, tried to do a little bit of both. He had a good amount of resources for a little while, but then he kept training Tarkans here and there. Failing to get this BBC was a big win here for MbL, because now this castle is definitely going down. So 2 castles down. He's got 2 left here in the north. He's got 2 to the center of the map. So Hera's got plenty of castles. What he doesn't have is the resources to train Tarkans out of them. And holy moly, I mean, the Tarkan is not a super duper expensive unit. 60 food, 60 gold. So I don't know. What should he have done? I'm trying to think. Should he have just rushed up to Imperial as well? Should he have gone more heavy on the Tarkans? Should he have added a little bit of infantry here? I don't know. He still has a bit of gold left here. Actually, he's got a lot of gold. Where's the other gold? He's got 3,000 gold left right in his base. And Hera just leaving his base completely open. I don't know if this was something he challenged himself to do, or if somebody on Twitch told him to do, or requested rather that he do. I don't think anyone can tell anyone to do anything, but somebody might have requested for him to leave his base completely open. And MbL, for a base that's this open, to have only 25 more kills than your opponent in terms of villagers, I feel like his 106 should have been 156. Who's kidding who? But he was way too busy focusing on Hera's aggression. And man, did MbL hold. Did he plop down a serious amount of houses? He finally didn't manage to get the majority of his primary gold, but now it looks like it's kind of being lamed by the castle. Although for about, 2 more seconds between 2 more bombard shots until that castle goes down. And wow, what a hectic game. And ultimately, MbL does hold against the absolute insane aggression, absolute bonkers aggression out of our Hun. And I mean, Hera playing the Huns as the Huns are intended to play. They are not designed, if you want to get all, meta on us, to just sit back and relax. Oh, by the way, he's got more than 3,000 gold. He's got a lot of gold left in front of his base. Actually, no, this captures that one. There's about 7,000 gold. But the Huns are not designed to just kind of sit back and chill and then burst out at some point. They are designed to put pressure, and Hera did exactly that fantastically. But our Turk held. That is the theme here. Our Turk very much held with palisade, with houses, with a stable that even is still standing. Hera did not manage to get that stable. And wow, just what an absolute fun game. And like I said, if anyone in the comments knows what the hell is the difference between stone defense and wall and gate? How is wall and gate not the same thing as stone defense? I'm going to look that up, but until I do, if there is somebody in the comments who knows, do let me know the difference. Ultimately, though, our Turk held. Our Turk hit Imperial. Our Turk upgraded his camels. Not all the way to the end, but they're heavy, so they come with a plus 18 attack bonus against cavalry, and the 4 Tarkans that are left are down a little bit in their HP. Their stats are not fantastic, especially not against 36 camels, especially not against 900 times more army supply. And Hera just decides to tap out, seeing that the bombards are out, seeing more importantly that he can't reach the bombards to kill them. He has no way to defend against these castles just being picked off one at a time. One is already down. Town center's going down. This one's going down. You best believe this one is next. And then maybe these bombards here are going to pivot to the right, get this town center, and then get this castle. Now, all of that does take time. Hera does have a lot of villagers, 155 villagers. So by the time that's all done, maybe he'll have the resources to click up to Imperial. But once he hits Imperial, what's he going to have? This? In open base? And so I think Hera realizes that, lives to fight another day, taps out. It is MbL, our Turk in blue, who continues his Turk winning streak, but GG to both players. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips and make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so that you're notified of my latest uploads.